today's structure are forward ochos from the Apertura. This looks as follows. We have the Apertura step. From the Apertura, we change into the ocho position. We will talk about this in more detail later. We have 3 ochos and we exit with the caminata. One more time from the other perspective. So we have Apertura, change into ocho position, first ocho, second ocho, third ocho, face your partner again, and we exit.
In ocho, it is important to think of your embrace, to think of your hands. I recommend this little exercise so both the leader and the follower can feel it. So put your hands in front of you and try, it's only for the follower right now, and try to turn to another side without changing the placement of the hands. So now they're facing your partner and try to keep them at this position and slowly turn your upper body and lower body to the front, like this, and come back. And other side. So what is happening here is that I don't take my hand back with me when I'm changing the line. When I'm looking front, I'm not breaking this connection. This is very important. So if I turn forward, I keep it. If I turn to another side, I still keep it.
Now, as a second step, let's go back into Tango embrace and find again the positions that you were just exploring. So you take your little steps and again, this will be one position and the other one will be here. We will to the other side. And this again. You see how the pelvis of her is perpendicular to mine. How we create this twist, this paralyzation of the body, that you will learn now. If we are dancing, we need to switch from this parallel position to this perpendicular position. It's hard to know what to do without knowing how the followers should create this movement. We tend to use too much force or tension. That's why we suggest the first exercise is not to lead it, but the follower to create it. How can she create this? Okay, now we're doing it very slow and to explore it. Vera, where would you put the location? Where do you get the strength to create this pivot?
Mm-hmm. I like the concept of thinking of the concept that I use all of my body, of course, but first of all, I push my standing leg and I push it not forward, I push it down at the same time up. So I rotate here and I use my partner's hands as a help to turn.
I can tell that she's using me, I feel it very clearly, but it's not really like...
fighting.
Yeah, not fighting, that's a good word. Like, it's very delicate. So you should feel some, connection here, but also it's not you're pulling the other with that. You're pulling softly without wanting to move this part. So we accept the shape of the embrace and so what we need to do is we both need to pull at the same moment. If only Vera is pulling, can you pull? We will change and deform the embrace. If only I'm pulling, we have this. So we need to pull both at the same time, then the spiralization can happen.
What helps me also to turn is when I think of embrace during I turn, that I send my energy from my hand to my partner's hand and we stay kind of in circle. I don't send it out, otherwise I would just collapse and pull him down. That we don't want, obviously.
So I feel that she's searching for me and I'm also receiving this energy and opening it to the other side. And by that, we are creating space one time on this side and one time on the other side. If that is the symmetric part, I create a little bit of space here, which creates the torsion to this side, and I create a little bit of space and reduce on the other side here, and that is how we communicate the ocho. Now, let's go back to something more basic. What are the steps? So we have apertura together. In this moment, when I invite her to spiralize, I change my weight, so now we're both walking with the left step. I stay on the left, and when she's walking back with the right, I also take my right. In the last moment, one of us has to change the weight. In this sequence, it's again the leader. So leaders have to change the weight twice to enter ochos. And this you can remember, whenever there are ochos in a classic setup, one of us has to change the weight or not take a step which has the same effect. So here it was, we start the spiralization, I change the weight, we stay, and we come back, and now when we exit, I change the weight again. It's important that I don't change the weight too quickly, otherwise she might copy me. You remember System Nike? Just do it. And this could also be possible. We could have apertura, change the weight, and another time. It's a little bit more milonga-like or a playful tango, but why not? So when you have the apertura, I grow, and then I start to create the spiralization, and then I change my weight, that it's very clear that she should not copy me in this. Now I can also do it just with one ocho, and we have a quarter of a turn to go out. One time the whole sequence. So grow together, create the spiralization, change the weight. First ocho, second ocho, third ocho, face your partner, change the weight once more, and caminata to finish. About the timing, we suggest the apertura usually has like strong beat, and then very often the apertura creates a little echo. So it's like, and with the ochos, we recommend to also establish a timing that is regular, and then again in the caminata when you exit. But how much time you need for the first ocho and for the last, this is really up to you. It could later be also continuous, but for the moment it's more important like, okay, we arrive and then we continue. And if you follow this channel, you already know that very often we suggest, this is a moment where you can have a little sigh to make sure that you're not holding the breath too much while you're dancing. Yes, that was it for today. Forward ochos from the apertura. Later, it might look like this, that we dance it in close embrace. So also in close embrace, I open and we keep the contact, but the contact points, they adjust. And one more time from the other side. Apertura, first ocho, second ocho, third ocho, and we exit caminata.